And we are live. Hopefully,
Live.
people
We're
will start
live.
joining us soon. Let me
You know
check.
what? We've actually got 6 people already here, so
Oh, really?
they're,
It's actually showing now.
it
I think it's
does.
only showing people who joined via YouTube. So LinkedIn doesn't actually show it.
Right. So everyone jump off LinkedIn, go to YouTube. No, don't do that.
And I can hear myself for some reason. I don't know why I'm hearing myself.
It's not an inner
Ah,
thought. Have you got the live stream opened on something?
you
Don't
know
worry,
what? I'm
guys.
hearing myself.
Dimitri's not crazy. He's
I'm not crazy. You know what? I had YouTube stream live open and I was talking and hearing myself and I thought I'm going nuts. But obviously, I'm still sane. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I wonder how many people joined on YouTube, on LinkedIn, but by the look of it, there's going to be a popular stream. So last stream we had I think 34 people officially registered, and altogether we had over 70 people actually watching live. This time we had over 40 people who registered, and I would imagine it's going to be more than 100 people, watching us live. So that's very
very
exciting.
exciting. It's like they find us entertaining, which are
Well,
maybe we're funny enough.
we're gonna provide real entertainment today.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna put myself on the spot. I'm gonna improvise. We're gonna build a workflow from scratch, and it's gonna be out of this world. Hopefully, I like to be out of my comfort zone. Hopefully, people who watch this stream, they kind of get inspired by that.
Mm.
Because it's a good skill to build, and it's really really difficult. But I'm doing my best.
So basically, we're going to try and do it from scratch. So if you guys have a second screen and you haven't set this up yet, then try to follow along. And if you get behind, don't worry, we'll help. But this should be quite good because anyone who hasn't actually started utilizing the service, because we're basically into like iteration 2, right? Like there's been an update in terms of even what was launched last week, already changes, bug fixes, improvements, etc.
Yeah, absolutely. And today we're going to demonstrate those. But before that, we have some announcements to make about this particular stream. Liam, come on, tell us.
What the name?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, we've called it something, and now you can actually talk to people about it, whether it's positive or negative. Negative, we'll leave that up to you guys. But we're calling it the green room. I don't know why you would think that we've thought to call it that. No, it's not like our whole branding is green, um, but we've kind of thought that it'd be good to have this live stream from feedback that we've actually received has been quite intentional at the start, product development, showing what we're kind of showcasing. And then towards the end, if you want to grab a drink or whatever, we're kind of going to have a bit of a yarn, talk about obviously the direction of the company, some stuff that's coming up. But for any of you out there that are quite time poor, that you just want to see what's new and then go about finishing up on your Friday, then stick around for the first 30 minutes. And if you can, have a yarn with us, engage with us in the comments, and we'll kind of talk about some stuff. We're going to do that kind of towards the end. So stick around because Dimitri, there's some pretty good stuff coming up.
I hope so. I hope so.
I think so.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So, guys, I think we've had a good chat. Let me share my screen and I'll talk about what we're going to be doing. So first of all, this is a document, and here just going to outline steps or things that we're going to be working on today. I'm going to be doing it live, and it's more for myself, really, so I don't forget. Like, this is unscripted, this is unprepared, we're just going to do it. So first of all, let me just make it big so everyone can see what I'm typing. If I make mistakes, please excuse me. It's not intentional. So first of all, we're going to create a form, and it's going to be a lead form. So I'm going to call it lead form. I've actually started working on a lead form, and then I stopped and I said, what the hell? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to pre-create it. I'm just going to do it live. And I want people to see how it's done and how it works. All right. So we're going to create a lead form. Second, we're going to create a AI assistant that will talk to our clients and will populate this lead form. Third, we're going to create, now AI assistant, this particular one will work on web via web chatbot, but it might as well just work via SMS. So people can just send SMS to this AI assistant and it will talk to them via SMS and populate our lead form and answer all of their questions. All right. So we're going to create AI assistant. Third, as soon as conversation finished and we have a lead, we're going to send client a link, or we're going to send client a privacy form to sign. Here we go. Privacy form to sign. Now, the privacy form to sign is designed so clients can review it, sign it, so we can run credit check. As you guys probably know, with Maestro, you can run credit checks. So you can, pull in credit reports from Equifax. And as soon as privacy form is signed, next we're gonna collect documents. All right. And once documents are collected, we're gonna validate and rename all documents. What do you think, Liam?
I think it's good. It's good. I'm just putting a message into the to the group to say, hey, come on, like, tell us that you're here, because honestly, it's awesome to see familiar faces, and obviously we want to know that we're not just having a conversation, just the two of us talking to ourselves.
I like talking to you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we can have a conversation. I don't mind. Guys, if you can hear us and if you can see us, please let us know.
Yeah, true.
I guess the more you interact with us, the better we feel, the more comfortable it is for us, because it's nice to actually know that we're talking to people rather than to a wall. Even though I like talking to Liam.
You know what, though? There was a couple of comments that were made last week on the live stream that we actually actioned this week when it came to the product development side of things. So it's actually really, what you guys say does actually change the stuff that we do internally. There we go. Serena's here. Beautiful. Thank you for joining, Serena. I think she's on YouTube.
No, Serena is on LinkedIn. Sharon is on YouTube.
Oh, there we are. There we go. I don't know what I'm
Ha ha ha, you are talking to yourself. Thank you, Sharon. We'll continue talking to ourselves. But, last stream, actually, a lot of people who joined us, they actually stayed us till the end. We had so many comments and so many, emails and messages after our stream ended. It was crazy. Paulina, welcome. I'm excited to be here. We are excited to have you as well. Thank you so much. Someone is on LinkedIn, said they're present. Anyway, we have people who are listening to us. If you have any questions as I go, if I become too boring, just tell me. If not, that'd be awesome. So we see some cool people in here, some of our clients from WealthMed. Welcome. Here we go. Hayden, welcome. Welcome to our live stream. Stephanie, oops, that's Hayden again. He just keeps scrolling. Stephanie, happy Friday from the sunny coast. Stephanie, I'm so jealous. I'm in Melbourne and, oh my God, 0 degrees yesterday in the morning. I think today was 2 degrees or something like that.
All right, Dimitri, come on, let's keep it going. We've got a list here, right? Don't get distracted by the shiny things.
All right, no worries.
We've got people here, which is good.
Okay, now let me get back to work. Now, first of all, so we're going to create a lead form. We're going to create AI assistant that will talk to clients, so clients can ask questions, and AI assistant will offer them to complete a lead form. We forgot one important task. AI assistant will talk to client and will also book appointment in my calendar. Okay?
It's important.
And you know what I'll do after this demo? I will send everyone a link to that chatbot so they can actually play with it. They can talk to this assistant that I'm going to create now, and they can book a demo with me or book a conversation with me. How cool is that?
Lovely.
All right. So AI assistant, book an appointment. then they're going to sign privacy form. So we're going to send them separate requests. We're going to send them email and SMS so they can sign privacy form. We're going to collect documents. We're going to validate and rename. The entire thing will happen automatically. So without broker involvement. Okay, let's do it. So first of all, we're going to build it, and then we're going to test it. Now, let me find the window. Here we go. So I am logged in to my Maestro dashboard. A lot of people already familiar with this dashboard, the way it looks for this particular setup. This is my demo account. I do in presentations and demos and everything in between in this account. And I'm playing with this. And obviously I break in it quite often. So if something is broken today, guys, don't blame me, blame Liam.
Great. Yes. I'll get plenty of emails after this.
All right, no worries. So first task, we're going to build a form. Going to go to my apps. Now, as I said before, I've already started working on Friday 5th form. So this will be our form that we will be using to collect client information. Or if you think of this form, it's going to be more like a data store. Data source. So we're not going to actually send form to client. Our chatbot will populate fields in this form. So we have pre-qualification here, customer details. So we're going to ask, hey, what do you want? They want to buy a new home. They want to refinance. How much you want to borrow? And their details. Simple as that. Very simple. And then we're going to add privacy. Actually, what we're going to do here, we forgot important task, important thing. We're going to request. No, we're not going to request. We're going to add a Calendly. So they can actually book an appointment with us in Calendly. Okay, and I'm going to say here, so we've added Calendly. I'm going to say, please book a meeting with me, whatever. Now, we obviously need...
Dimitri, can you zoom in by any chance?
Appointment. Yes, I can. Let me see. Here we go. Is it better?
That's better. Yep.
All right. So I've just added Calendly link, and I call it appointment. Now, what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm actually going to jump in my Calendly and grab a link. This is my Calendly. Bloody hell, I need to log in. I was hoping I don't have to log in.
While you're doing this, I actually found out something interesting today. And I know, Dimitri, I know you're going to say to me, oh, Liam, I already knew that, right? But it was interesting to me in the sense that if you put your Calendly link into your chatbot, form, AI assistant, etc., it can take the data that you've put in the chatbot and automatically pre-fill it into the Calendly request so that people don't have to put their name, phone number, etc. in multiple times. That's really cool.
Yes, that's right. So let me hold on.
But if anyone needs any assistance with getting that set up, let us know because it is.
I'll show it to you now. I'll show it to you now how it's done. It's very simple.
Might be a little bit complicated.
No.
I found it to be complicated.
What are you talking about? You're talking about pre-filling Calendly links?
Yeah. No. Yeah, but like anyway, you can have a look and we'll see.
I'll show you. Hold on. So this is my Calendly link. I'm going to paste it in here. And then I'm going to say name equals, and I'm going to pre-fill it with one of the values here, first name. Is that what you're talking about?
I am, yes, but I think you'll find most people would prefer to just not even play around with this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We'll help you configuring it. That's not a problem. Email. So that will pre-fill Calendly, unless, maybe I made a mistake, but anyway. Okay, so we have a Calendly link. So now we have a form. So this is our form. It's got a Calendly link at the end. And now we're going to add privacy policy. So here I will ask people to actually sign a privacy document. So I'm going to select request signature. I'm not going to do it in line. I'm going to show them actual PDF file so they can sign it. So I'm going to select PDF document signature. And one thing that we are missing here, we're missing a document. So let me go to configure. And I will click on files. And I will add a document. And that would be our privacy policy test. Now, I've created blank documents so we can use it for this demo. Let me just make it. Oops, what am I doing?
You know, I'm not sure
I'm
if
pressing
people,
the wrong.
people
I'm pressing the
know.
wrong buttons. Here we go.
I'm not sure if people know, but you can have anything signed. Like it's I've had requests, and they, you know, I've worked with the client because sometimes these jobs can be quite large, but you can basically have any data that you collect in the form put onto another form, like a privacy document or compliance documents. Um, Honestly, the limitations are just endless. Well, no, the limitations. Yes. Wait, am I saying that right?
Possibility. No. Possibilities are
Possibilities.
endless.
That's right. There
Here
are
we
no
go.
limitations.
Yeah. All right. So we've added a file, which is a PDF. Now, this can be a real file. Obviously, we're not going to use a real file. We're just going to use this file. And I just dropped a couple of fields. It's going to generate first name, signature, and date. That's all we need. I'm going to click out of there. And let's go back into our builder. Okay. I'm going to zoom it in. Privacy policy. And here, I can now select a document. So this is a document that we've uploaded. And I'm going to say here, please review and sign our test privacy policy. Here we go. That's all it is.
Lovely.
Now, next step, what we're going to do, we need to generate a bunch of document checklist placeholders. So the way Maestro works is you can actually generate document checklist based on what client said in their profile. I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to quickly drop some documents on the form. The documents will not be on the form, but it will instruct system that there are some documents that needs to be uploaded, and then we'll collect those documents. So let's select collect documents, and I will name this group as, how do we name it? We say ID. So we're going to put client name, let's say Dmitry. Oops, not Dmitry. What am I talking about? First name. See, this is the beauty of doing it in real time. First name, ID. Okay, and we're going to say driver's license and Medicare. All right, that would be enough. By the way, I've got a bunch of sample documents that we're going to be using. So we have a sample driver's license. Let me just have a look here. So we have sample payslip, driver's license, and driver's license. So I've got two driver's licenses. One driver's license is valid, another is invalid. The valid driver's license is actually my driver's license. So I'm not going to use Medicare. I'm just going to say, just upload the driver's license. Actually, let's do Medicare as well. Who cares?
Here we are, folks. You're seeing it live. These
Medicare. Okay, and we're gonna look. Hey, we're gonna add another driver's license.
Hang on, I'm
So
gonna
we can
get it so everyone can see. There you go.
Yep. And another one is we're gonna say, Dmitry, give us your employment documentation. So collect documents, and we're gonna say first name, employment verification. And we're going to say, just give us your payslip. Payslip. Here we go. So now we've got a payslip and employment verification. Now I'm going to give some instructions. Please upload your payslip. And here I'm going to say, please upload your ID. This is it, guys. The form is ready. And we're just going to do some configuration settings. So if I click here, I'm going to say, enable automatic document request. So as soon as form is completed, the system will automatically generate and request documents. Simple as that. Very, very simple. Very easy. All right, Liam, we good?
Yeah, you're good. It's just funny. You say, "Oh, so easy," and it is. It is. But if it's someone who's never seen it before, in fact, you know what, Dimitri? We were talking. We should actually action it so that it can start maybe next week or the week after, within the next 2 weeks, we were going to do training sessions like once every
Yeah,
2 weeks.
absolutely.
Which honestly, that would be a really good space to have either like people or their staff to go, all right, if you want to learn how to do the builder, we might do a session on the builder and you can join in for a session, or AI assistant, or we can probably do a poll to find out what people want to learn about. We could do a bit of a one-on-one, but with a larger group, just so we can kind of provide that value to everyone. But yeah, no, let us know if there's anything you want to learn or know, which would be good.
Yeah. So Rich just said forms not clear enough. So, and that's
I
good.
fixed it.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
So, Rich, please reach out to us, or we'll reach out to you, and we'll maybe set up a one-on-one session, and we'll explain forms, how they work, and how you can customize them and use them for different purposes. All right. So we've got our form. I think it's fine. Let's move on. So the next task. Let me remind myself, because I've written that for a reason. Where is it? Okay. Now we're going to configure AI Assistant, and AI Assistant will book appointments. All right, let's do that. Now, configuring AI Assistant cannot be easier. Guys, what you had to do, or what we had to do before, what took us days or weeks before now takes minutes. In certain cases, it's just there, it just works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on settings, and I'm going to click on my team members. Now here, let me just make it a bit bigger. So now I have 2 new team members who joined my team just recently. The first team member is customer service agent, and the second team member is document collection agent. So I've decided to hire agents. Like in Matrix, so you've got your agents. Now, these agents serve different purposes. Customer service agent is designed to actually talk to your customers and, provide them with valuable information about your business, and also answer their questions and complete forms and generate leads for you. And, whatever you want to do. And I'll show you how we're going to configure this particular agent. And document collection agent is designed to verify documents, rename documents, and make sure that client uploads document that you request from them. So this is a really cool tool that we launched last week, and I'm going to show you how it works today.
So these have also been slightly renamed. So if you go, oh, there looks like there's 2 new things. We have renamed the AI assistant to be the customer service agent, just so it's a little bit more the same across the board. Like we're building a squad here, aren't we, Dimitri? Of very powerful team members.
That's it. All right. But guys, as you can imagine, the agent without instructions is brainless. So we need to actually tell agent how to behave, what it can be, what it can do, and give it a bit of instructions, give it a bit of personality. Now, instructions. I'm not gonna show you how to generate instructions for now, but we are always here for you. So if you want to learn how to generate instructions, and or if you just want us to do it for you, we'll do it for you. I've already pre-created some instructions for this particular agent. It basically tells it what it is, so it knows that this agent is AI assistant named Demo Broker Customer Service. The primary role for this agent, blah, blah, blah. So we just tell it, it's like employee induction, if you like. We just tell it what it can do, what it cannot do, and give it a bit of instruction. This particular agent, I actually told him that he is not just agent, he's a salesperson or sales agent that not only provide customers with help and answering their question, but also selling using certain sales methodologies. So you can create any kind of agent, and you can tell it, hey, you're a salesperson, and this is how you sell. So you can actually teach it. Scrolling down, we've got a list of available services. So we're going to say, hey, agent, you can offer these services to your clients, to our clients. Let's not worry about excluded, chat and tone. So you can actually tell it how to respond to people, how to communicate to them. Here we say you respond to requests in a human-like chat. with short sentences at the 10th grade reading level. If you want 5th grade or 5th grade, you can do that too. And one important thing that we need to add to a chat engine is a knowledge base. So when someone asking a question about your business or about the process or whatever you do, you need to provide some kind of a database of knowledge, or we call it knowledge base. So agent knows where to get information from. Because if it doesn't, it will simply say, I don't know. Now, how do you create this knowledge base? First of all, we can just grab your website and download information from your website or from PDFs or from whatever. For this demo, I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to generate knowledge base for mortgage brokers. So what I'll do, I'm actually going to use Anthropic. I did it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this is cool, guys. I demoed this. I think I mentioned this a while ago.
Yeah,
I think
about 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks ago. But this thing is mind-blowing. So what this thing does is it generates prompts for you. So you know how crappy we all at writing prompts? Like I write terrible prompts. And no matter what I do, no matter how well I write it, no matter how long I think about it, it's always not right. It's always requires some modifications, some corrections. This thing basically writes prompts for me. So if I click generate prompt, I actually tell it what sort of prompt do I need to write. And I would say I need to generate FAQ for how do I word it, Liam? I need to generate FAQ. Actually, I would say I am a mortgage broker in Australia. I need to generate FAQ for my customers. I think this is it. So
that should be fun.
Yeah, so you just click generate prompt, and it will produce in-depth, like really, really cool, really, really in-depth system prompt that you can use to actually generate FAQs. So now I'm going to start editing. And here we go.
And so basically, like we're using this, guys, to kind of help you. Like we know that we're very good in particular areas, but we're also very, we also require the assistance of tech sometimes to help kind of make these things seamless. So if you're comfortable in doing something like this yourself, go for it. You've got the tools to do it. But if you need help, we're using this stuff to make it a lot quicker, so that we can actually provide more of you guys with the service that you need to be able to get this stuff off the ground.
Yeah. So you see, I just pressed a button and it starts generating the prompt for me. Now, obviously, it needs reviewing, and I'm not going to review it for now. I'm just going to take this prompt. And I could say, hey, give me a list of 50 questions. I can say, give me a list of, 200 questions. For now, I didn't say anything. I think it generated like 10 or 10 questions, answers, or something like that.
And like a knowledge base doesn't have to be facts and questions and answers. Like it could literally be like just a data dump of what you've got on your website.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easier for the assistant to pick up on certain things if it's formatted a particular way, but you're not really limited. Just give it a shot, really.
Yeah.
Dimitri, can you let me know when AI can do my job for me, so I can go and sit on the Bahamas like we were mentioning last week?
It can do it now. It can do it now.
Oh, brilliant! I'll leave next week.
I'll show you another tool. It's called Perplexity. So this actually replaced my search. I'm not using Google anymore. I use Perplexity pretty much, for all search queries that I need. Perplexity has ability to actually browse websites. So what I can say here, I can say generate FAQ for my website, www.maestro.com.au, and I can click go. Now it will go to my website, and here we go. It's browsing my website and it's generating FAQ. You see how cool it is? Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's mind blowing.
This is a genuine reaction from me.
Well, yes. Like if you mortgage,
It's so cool.
if you have a website already and you have a lot of information on this website, you just do what I did. Just say, hey, this is my website. I want to generate FAQ. Boom, and see it's well formatted. I can take it. I can literally take it, paste it into AI agent, and it knows about your system. All right. Anyway, let's not digress. So I'm going to paste FAQ here. Let's just read it a little bit. What is a home loan pre-approval and why it's important? A home loan pre-approval is a lender indication of how much they're willing to lend you. Yeah, kind of, all right. I'm going to save it. Done. That's all we need to do here. It's pretty much done. Now, there is one more task that we need to do, and we need to connect this agent to our form. So we need to train this agent, and we're going to say, hey, agent, you know what? You're going to be trained on this form, Friday 5th form. And here at the top, we're just going to give it a bit of instructions. We're just going to copy this and paste it in here. And it says this form should be used when the user wants to apply for a mortgage. Simple as that. We can just make it more precise. Wants to get a loan, get a new loan, or I don't know, refinance, whatever.
Because you can have multiple apps connected to the one assistant, right? So this is why you're giving it context, because you might say, use this one for this situation, use this one for that situation, just to kind of, I guess, have the one assistant doing a couple of different things.
Yeah, and you can train it on many forms. If you have 5 forms, one form is mortgage, another form is car finance, another form is insurance, then you can actually tell that use this form if someone wants insurance, or use this form if someone wants to buy a car. Now, what we can also do, what we should do, is we should actually tell assistant which fields or form field he needs to pre-fill. So these are the fields in our form, and we're pretty much going to select all of them, except our privacy policy. So we'll send it later for signature. We could include it as part of this form, as part of this process, but I want to do it separately because I want to show you the workflow, how it works. All right, so, and that's it. I'm going to click save. And now we've trained our assistant to know about our business, and we also introduced our assistant to our forms, so he knows what questions to ask.
So Dimitri, do you want to go back and just, if anyone is feeling like they want to mess around with it, do you want to show the mobile number and they can actually text it while you're doing this and they can kind of play around with it?
No, later. Come on. Let me build it. It's not ready yet. Come on.
I'm getting too far ahead of myself.
I don't even remember what we need to do next. Let me go. Let me consult my notes. Here we go. All right. So we have lead form. We've created this AI assistant that will book appointments as well. Privacy form. So we've done that.
Collect documents is done.
Now, yeah. So AI assistant, we are not done yet. Next, we are going to do this. So let's go to account details. Now, one thing that I want to do here is, actually, let's not do it. Done. We're done. Okay, we're done.
We're at the 30-minute mark, Dimitri. So we got to keep it snappy.
It's all right. We don't need to keep it snappy. Okay.
Everyone wants to see the document validation.
Guys, hold on. So if I click chatbot here, last time we named our AI assistant Botti. That was Liam's idea. So now we're gonna rename it, and we're gonna say, hey, I'm a demo mortgage assistant. How can I help you? And then we can suggest some answers. So it's like a conversation starters. Like, I would like to buy a new home. I would like to refinance. I would like more information. That's enough. That's enough for me. All right. And we're going to save it. Done. Press the wrong button. Hold on.
Botti doesn't want to leave. Yes,
doesn't want to leave. Demo mortgage. Demo mortgage. That's enough. Save. All right. We've got that. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to link this AI assistant with Well, basically what we're going to do, we're going to say, hey, when conversation ended with AI assistant, let's request privacy form signed and request documents. In order to do so, I'm just going to jump into automations, and I'm going to turn off all automations that we currently have for this demo. And I'm just going to create one simple automation for you guys so you can see how it all fits together. It's really simple. I'm going to say demo mortgage lead created, and I'm going to create. So this automation will trigger on this form. It's going to be triggered when AI chat complete. And what we're going to do here, we're going to say, no worries. Let's start a workflow. We're going to request current, and that's all we need to do. So we're going to start workflow. I'm going to publish it. And we are pretty much ready to go. Now, ignore this error. It's like a little bug that we need to fix, but it will work. Now, the other thing that I wanted to do, maybe, we're just going to say, add a comment. We can do all kinds of tasks. Like, for example, when conversation is finished, we can notify a broker saying, hey, you've got a lead. Actually, let's do that. I'm going to send email to myself. I'm going to send email to custom email address. I'm going to put email and email subject. Congratulations, new lead. And you know what? When I send you a link to this workflow, and if you decide to book an appointment with me, I will receive this email and say, congratulations, new lead.
Every time that happens, Dimitri does a victory dance around his office.
Yes. And I'm going to say, I'm going to say first name. Here we go. Anyway, we can construct email. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to say first name, and maybe I'm going to put customer email address. Here we go. I'm going to publish it. And that's pretty much it. One more important thing. We are going to create another automation, and that automation will validate documents as soon as they are uploaded. So I'm going to create one more automation, and I will say validate documents. Of course, you can validate documents by not doing automation, but this will simply automate the entire workflow. And it's really simple. I'm going to say on this deal, trigger when goal reached, and the goal will be documents collected. Here we go. So
sorry, you go, Dimitri.
No. What do you want to say?
No, I was just going to make a quick comment to say, like, if you want to automate the document validator for all files, you can actually just not limit it by a particular file, but you can say on all apps you can do it, and you can even do it early. You don't have to wait for it to be when all documents have been collected. You could say once the form is done, and then that way, as the documents trickle through, when you look, you can see that they've already been validated.
Sure. All right. So, and here what we'll do, we're going to add a task, and we're going to say validate documents. That's all we do. Done. Publish. And essentially, as soon as documents are collected, uploaded, the validation will start. That's it, guys. There is nothing else to do except testing it. I've never tested it. It's the first time. You will see it together at the same time as I will see it for the first time. So let's do it. Liam, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's grab a link for the chatbot, and let me grab this link. That's in customer. By the way, just gonna show you very quickly about data collection agent. So this agent will be used to validate documents, and this is how it's configured. So you can add data collection agent to your system, and you can enable automatically rename documents. So by default, agent will validate documents for validity. But if you want to rename documents, then you check this checkbox, and it will show you a matrix of kind of renaming rules. So this is a classification. So it's classified: driver's license back, passport. This is kind of a rule how to rename it. It doesn't have to be exact or precise. You just need to give a general understanding of how you want files to be named. And this is an example. So it's really simple. You can modify this. You can add your own rules. So you can essentially create, your own way of automating or renaming documents on the fly. Here we go. So we've done that. I'm going to click on my customer service agent. I'm going to click on the chatbot, and I need to grab a link for this chatbot. This is a link that we're going to be using for this demo. Guys, wish me luck. Boom. First time. We've never seen it. Here we go. Hi, I'm Demo Mortgage. How can I help you today? Hi, Demo Mortgage. Let me actually make it bigger. So remember, these are suggestions or conversation suggestions. And I will say, hi, Demo Mortgage. What can you do for me? Welcome. You've made a great choice. Demo Mortgage helps Aussies with mortgages, home loans, and refinancing. We make the process simple and offer competitive rates. Are you looking to get a new loan, interested in refinancing? And is there any specific challenges you're facing right now with your mortgage needs? How cool is that? I would say I don't face any challenges. I just want to refinance my home. Can you help?
Dimitri, these honestly, it's these chats are so powerful. Sometimes I have a chat with it when I'm lonely and I want a friend. It's quite good. It's actually quite good. Maybe not everyone has that issue. Actually, this would have been amazing through COVID. Amazing.
Well, you know what? ChatGPT actually released a cool app, and it comes with voice chat feature. So you can actually talk to it like to a real person and have a meaningful conversation. And then, I know some people who actually do have conversations with it.
No, that's fair. It was more of a joke. Anyway.
Current loan amount, 10, whatever it is, and I'm looking to lower my rate. This conversation that we are having right now with Assistant actually will be recorded, and brokers will have access to it at a later time, so they can actually review what Assistant was talking about. Great, I've noted that. Now, what's your first and last name? Dimitri. This will help us with paperwork. So as you can see, it is actually asking questions that are on the form, but it's not telling them, not telling people like questions. It's actually having a conversation. And as a client, I don't have to reply to these questions. I can just ask follow-on questions. But I'm just going to reply. Thanks, Dimitri. Can you provide your mobile number and email? Okay, and my email is dimitri@maestro.com.au. Now, theoretically, it should now offer me to book an appointment. And here we go. That is done. Thank you, Dimitri. Please book an appointment with us to discuss your refinancing options. Just follow this link. Of course, I will follow this link. Here we go. That's my beautiful Calendly. Let's, I don't know if I can select a meeting. I'm going to create, it did not, so I didn't do it correctly. But anyway, that's fine. This is what you were talking about, Liam.
Yeah, well, when you were doing it, I thought, no, I'm pretty sure that's not the way you do it. But I'm not going to tell the master what he's going to... No, it's just not my place.
Yeah. I'm good, but not that good. Anyway, I've just scheduled a meeting, and meeting booked. One-on-one conversation and demo. Thanks, Dimitri. Meeting is booked. Do you have any other questions? Yes, maybe no. Thank you. That's it. That's the end of the story. Now, let's go to our dashboard and let's have a look what the hell is going on here. Guys, look at this. This is a deal that we just created. If I click on this deal,
Looks
let
beautiful.
me just, we have a meeting booked. So this is our calendar meeting. It's in my calendar now. I just received a notification. So next time you book a meeting with me, you will get a notification. And also the automation ran. And the automation, a demo mortgage lead created, it has executed. So we can actually drill down and we can see what's been executed. So let's just wait for it to wake up, and it's actually sent email to me, because I remember I said in automation, when new lead is created, send email, and it started the workflow. How do we know it started the workflow? Because now we have progress bar appearing on client form. So it's actually send email to client and asking client to complete the rest of the form. Now, this is a link that is sent to the client. I'm going to click on this link. I don't know what's going to happen, but something will happen. Here we go. So now I'm going to log in with my phone number because it knows my phone number. And it's going to send me a PIN so I can log in securely. And this is a form that's already pre-filled. And this is my privacy. Now, I've made a little mistake. When I requested a form via the automation, I could actually say don't show these fields that are already pre-filled. So we can actually we could actually skip them, and we could jump straight into privacy form. And privacy form, it's really simple. If I configure it correctly, it will appear, and it does. So this is the document that we decided to sign. So it's pre-populated with customer details. This is a date, to-date date. And I'm going to sign it. I didn't change colors, so we can't even see what I'm signing. I'm signing with white ink. Sorry, guys.
This is what you get, Dimitri. This is what you get.
Yeah. Next time I will change colors. Sign document. Document is signed. And next thing we'll see is a document checklist. Oh, it did not ask to upload documents for some reason. Let's see why not. We generated document checklist, but we have not initiated document collection for some reason. I don't understand why. I probably didn't save the checkbox that I selected to automatically request documents, but we can easily fix it. We can just click request documents here, and it will just send request.
I think it was definitely user error, Dimitri.
Okay, let me just double check. It is user error. See, I checked it, but I didn't save it. So if I said, sorry, enable automatic document request, had I checked it correctly, then it would automatically request it. But that's fine, no problem. It's not gonna break our demo. Let me go back to the application. By the way, I just received another email asking me to upload documents. So now we have a link to documents. I'm just going to use this link. And I'm going to paste it here. And it will take me to our beautiful document screen. Remember that document screen that we've created before. Now, I have bank statements linked up. I'm not going to use bank statements. We don't need that. But what I'll do, I'll upload driver's license, Medicare, and driver's license and payslip. So one of the driver's license that I'm going to upload would be fake driver's license. So this is my driver's license, and this is fake. So this will be fake. We're going to upload fake driver's license first. Then in Medicare, we don't have Medicare, so I'm just going to upload the same image. My driver's license, I'm going to take this off this screen so I don't broadcast my driver's license details.
Maybe you want to get fan mail, Dimitri.
Yeah,
maybe we should publicize your address everywhere.
I don't care, to be honest. It's just not a good idea. And employment verification, we're going to upload. What do we have here? We have sample payslip. So this is just a sample. And I'm going to submit. Done. Documents uploaded. So now the next automation will trigger, and theoretically, it will start validating documents. So let me refresh this. So now we've got a bunch of documents uploaded, and let's wait. Now, validation does not happen instantaneously. Validation happens, it takes around a minute for it to start actually working. The reason for that is because we need to be mindful on system architecture and be able to handle the load. So what we do, we're actually queuing files in the queue and then processing them one by one. So let's, yep.
Do you want to just check, is the task there, Dimitri?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Validate documents. So the task actually ran, and now soon it will start queuing it. Let's hope. It will take a minute. Sometimes it can take less than a minute. Sometimes it can take more than a minute. But in general, it should take around a minute.
Do you want to check the summary screen and just see if the task is created? Just
good one. Task is created.
Oh,
we have a task to validate documents. Now, this task is allocated to document collection agent. So it should perform it without it. Here we go. Cute. Wait.
I was just being impatient. You know what?
Yes, I know. I know. So now it will validate documents and it will rename them according to our rules. So let's just wait for it. It will soon change. It will soon change to analyzing. Now, remember, guys, when your customers submit your files, you're not going to be sitting there and waiting for it, right? It's just us impatiently waiting for documents to be validated. It will be done in the background, so you don't even notice it. When you come back to your application, everything will be validated and pretty much ready to go. So let's just
doing this, Dimitri. So for people that were here last week when they saw us launch this for the first time, what changes have we made to improve the accuracy of the documents that are being validated?
I don't remember from top of my head, but we've made, I think we've made like 10 or 15 changes. So yeah, first of all, we've made changes to the screen. So now it's much more simpler, much easier to use, and more pleasant on an eye. Second of all, we have documents validated. This document pass. Now, this is Jane Citizen driver's license. It actually says that it's expired, but in the case that it's expired, we could actually tell a robot, because during the training procedure, to flag expired documents. We're not going to flag it now, obviously, because it's just a demo, but it's all configurable. In this case, the document has expired, but the system said the document matches description of driver's license. All required elements, such as name, address, date of birth, license number, expiry date, and photos are present. The image quality is sufficient, and there are no signs of tampering or forgery. So this is a real driver's license. Now, this is a Medicare. We've uploaded this into Medicare. So obviously it actually warned us. It says this document provided is a driver's license. This is not Medicare. The document does not match the description provided. And finally, this is my driver's license, and it's a pass. And payslip is a pass. So payslip obviously matches the description. The document matches the description of payslip. It includes employer's name and address, employer name, date of joining, pay period, worked days, earnings, deduction, and net pay, everything that we need. We can preview this document and we can see this is a valid payslip. Next release, very soon, guys, you will also be able to query the document. So when you open up this window, you'll have a little chat box sitting here, and you can actually ask questions about the document. Imagine client uploads their bank statement. You can actually start asking questions about that bank statement. You can say, hey, how many, whatever, how much money this guy spent on gambling. It will read the document, it will analyze it, and it will produce with responses to your queries. So you can ask pretty much anything that you need to know about the client. How cool is that?
It's amazing how I find this stuff out when everyone else finds it. Like you'd think, I mean, I'm a part of the team. Keeps all the best stuff to himself, guys. But don't worry, we all get to use it.
Well, that's because that's because all we do is think how to make brokers' life easier.
Yeah.
That's why we build this technology. Now, you see, I've created this workflow, and it worked for the most part. The couple of things that still need to be configured and tested, but for the most part, it worked. And essentially, I can send this link to anyone, and they can start playing with this. They can start talking to my bot. They can ask questions, and they can book appointments with me and meetings with me. And once the meeting is booked, we'll send them email. We'll say, hey, thank you very much. Now click on the button and just sign a document. They've signed the document. We've collected they've signed the privacy form. We collected their documents, and it's validated. What I could do, I could also add another task to run Equifax, to run a credit report, and that could be done automatically as well. So imagine documents submitted, privacy signed, Equifax ran, everyone's happy. How cool is that?
It's great, and honestly, I mean, again, this is something where I just go, dang, I wish I had this when I was a broker. It would have made life that much easier. But it's all right.
It just goes to show the power of Maestro platform. It's not just a piece of software that we just give it to you and say, hey, go ahead, use it. It's more than that. It's a platform that is designed to automate pretty much every single process in your workflow. And we're taking it further. Obviously what I've shown you is just a beginning of like automation, beginning of revolution, because now we have technology that help us to create workflows and things that previously were not even possible. Like, can you imagine having something like that 6 months ago? It's just unheard of. I know companies would pay thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to have a workflow like that I've just created in 20 minutes. How cool is that?
It's very cool. It's very cool.
And we have, we have a bunch of templates, and we're going to continue moving forward. We'll continue simplifying these tools, making sure all the fields that I've just shown you, they are pre-populated with data. For example, when you go to your settings, let's just go to my team, and let's go to customer service agent. Remember how we populated knowledge base? We are planning to add a button here that will generate it for you. So you just say, hey, here's my website, just generate a knowledge base for me. Boom, done. So you don't have to worry about that. Things like introduction. Now, because there are different use cases and different, different personalities for each business, we'll provide you with multiple templates already ready to go. You just select which one you want to use. So whether you want nice and friendly sales assistant, or you want, a really aggressive salesperson, it's going to be available for you. And we're going to make it like extremely easy for you to create these kind of workflows and just make it happen. And that's the beauty of it. And the possibility are really limited by your imagination, by your requirements, and by your willingness to embrace technology and automate processes, because it makes your life easier. It makes life of your customers easier. They instantly get feedback. They instantly engaged in conversation, in dealing with you, so they don't have to wait for anything. It just happens. Here we go.
That's brilliant.
So, hopefully, guys, you had. It's been 59 minutes. Oh my God!
Yep.
I wonder how many people are still with us. We still have 6 people on LinkedIn.
I think we've got 20 people with us. I don't know why 20 people are still here.
No, there's going to be more than that. I will check stats after this, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than 20 people.
No, fair.
Um, like as I said, look, last time we did we did 1 hour presentation, and in the last minute we had like majority of people who actually started with us. They stayed with us till the last minute. So, friends, what I'll do after we hang up here, I will clean it up a little bit, and I will send you a link to this form, to this chatbot that I've created, and you can actually play it with yourself. Not yourself, sorry, play with the form. Come on, it's a live stream. What do you want? Come on, Liam, you dirty mind.
I didn't say anything. Wow.
You start smiling.
Yeah, because I'm a happy guy. Whatever.
Anyway, now
they can play around with it.
Yep, guys, this chatbot can be installed on your website. It doesn't have to be, invoked via the URL. You can actually put it on your website, and it will appear on your website in the bottom right corner as a bubble. So you can click on it, and your visitors can click on it and start interacting with your business. So that's really, really cool and really helpful. People love it, especially document validation. It's going to be the next level. We have so many things planned in the near future. With document validation, with improving it. Obviously, we need to get to a point where we are like 100% confident that document validation performs the way it should perform. And obviously, the goal is to make it so good so you guys can trust it. So you can just open it up and say, hey, these are documents, they're validated. I don't need to check them. Here we go. Right now, I would recommend to check documents, even though it's pretty accurate. Probably, Liam, probably 85%, 90% accuracy?
I'd say it's 80%. Maybe with this update, once we see stuff maybe early next week, it might be close to the 85 to 90%. But it's very good. I'd say 80, yeah.
80% was a week ago. We've done two releases since then, 2 releases, and it's substantially improved. So I would say it's going to be around 90%. What we found is that sometimes it doesn't validate bank statements really well. It actually does validate bank statements. I've seen in one of the examples, not in examples, in the real deal for a real client, someone uploaded 6 months bank statements, and the system actually said, yeah, the bank statements are fine. It's just the date range is less than 6 months, but it was exactly 6 months. So little things like that, but we're detecting them. We are watching over it and making sure that all bugs and little things like that are fixed. I do believe that this technology, obviously, it's powered by AI, and as you probably know, AI is much smarter than us. And with advancements with the AI, with advancements with Maestro technology, we're gonna make these tools bulletproof. Like literally, it's going to be bulletproof. It's going to be dependable. We do understand that our clients depend on quality of our tools. This is where all our efforts is directed to make sure that the tools that we make and the results that it produces matches expectations. And expectations are high. So,
there's no room for error, really. I mean, at the end of the day, our goal is to get it to a point that it's validating pretty much at 100% or in 99.9% of cases. And this is an excellent start. And honestly, like you said, it's getting better every week. So it's one of those things that you won't know unless you're using it or you're watching this space. And make sure that you're keeping in touch with us. Install it on your system. Get using it. Actually get the benefits that we've already got available at the moment. And we'll see, won't we?
Guys, please use it, because when you're using it, not only you're helping yourself, your business, you're automating it, but you're also contributing to the pool, to everyone, to the entire industry. Because, the more data we get, the more we train our bots, our robots, the more smarter they get. And, the more beneficial it's for everyone. So it's just amazing. And, we really appreciate for people who use Maestro. If you don't use Maestro, if you're not Maestro customers, please send this message, and we'll get in touch, and we'll jump on a demo and have a chat.
Mm.
Now we have a lot
Now,
of things. Yeah,
sorry,
go on.
there you go.
No, I was just talking about. I was going to talk about things that planned. Just some of the things that I want to talk about. But you first.
Well, no, I was gonna say we were gonna talk about a couple of other things, but based on the time, do we wanna leave it for next week?
I don't want to leave for next week. I just want to touch very quickly on a couple of things that we actually I'm not going to disclose a lot. So we are working on a couple of really, really exciting things that will streamline your process even further. One of the things that we are working is voice. So voice, AI voice is a big thing, and have an ability for your customers to not only send you SMSs but to actually call your number, and your assistant will answer the phone and talk to them like a real human, and provide them with valuable insight into your business services. For example, someone might call your number and say, hey, I need to know where my application is at. And the robot will say, no worries. It will verify the user. So it will say, maybe some verification questions, and it will provide them with the status. So for example, say, hey, your application has been submitted to lender. Or it can be part of workflows. So when you need to send a reminder, or when you need to request more information from clients, we send SMSs, we send emails, of course, but you might as well just give them a call. So you send them SMS, nothing happens. You need documents urgently. You just give them a call. Say, hey, Dmitry, I need the document. Please upload. I just sent you a link. The workflows like that, I think, will change the way brokers actually provide customer experience and customer service. And another big area of focus is Copilot. So we didn't talk about Copilot in this session, but Copilot is a system that helps mortgage brokers to control what Maestro does remotely. So they can send SMS and say, request application from this guy. You can say something like generate validate documents, or just give it an instruction, and Maestro will do it. We're going to be adding a lot more functionality to Copilot, and one of the functionality that we're going to be adding to Copilot is analytics. So you'll be able to produce reports, ask Copilot to produce reports, files, statements, whatever. So you'll be able to ask any queries, any questions, and Copilot will give you calculations like how many deals you've settled last month, for example, and how many deals do you think I will settle next month. Because it's AI, it's not only can pull the data in, it can also analyze it. So it's got a lot of analytical abilities, and things like make it really unique and really useful for people. So this is what's coming up. We are very excited about this, and I hope everyone is excited as we are.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Moving quickly.
So it's Friday, 5:08. Guys, I'll let you go, but whoever stayed with us till the end, thank you so much. Get in touch with us. I will send another email. I do apologize for sending emails. They are automated emails. But I will send another email with the link to that workflow, to that chatbot, so you can play with it and give it a go, see how it works, experience it. And I'll see you next Friday.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.